Dude, the other night, me and one of my coworkers after shift just ended up Snapchatting each other back stupid fucking Vine references. We were losing our marbles. I have no brain cells. They're all gone. Unfortunately, I mean, no, not unfortunately. Fortunately, I didn't need a lot of brain cells because Fallout Season 2 was really good. It's not quite as tight as the first season.
Okay, good. Because, yeah, that was my big takeaway. Is like, I was trying to have notes, but they definitely, like, did a lot of side quests this season. And
for sure.
I was having a hard time keeping it locked in.
A little bit.
I did laugh out loud in episode 4 when my hero says, enough of this side quest bullshit or something. Like, there was a throwaway line. I was like, yes, please, thank you.
For sure. It still looks incredible. The performances are still fucking spectacular.
Yep.
Kyle MacLachlan has a lot more, like, material. McLaughlin, how are they? Lucy's dad.
Yeah, whatever.
He has way more material this season, so he's able to flex his acting chops quite a bit more.
I thought you meant Macaulay Culkin.
No,
that's why I was like, wait a minute.
No.
He's in here too.
Yes. We get introduced to some of the factions. I think that they used the New Vegas setting pretty well, from my understanding of the lore, having literally only played 2 games. But yeah, the structuring, I think, was my biggest difficulty. It was fine, but it was like side quest, and then either Lucy or the ghoul get injured, get separated, and then they do that a couple more times.
Dogmeat is a good boy.
Yeah, Dogmeat was good. I really liked Maximus's story. I
felt at the end of the season like he had not gotten much of anything. I was like, wait, what did he even get this season? Like, he found out that his faction is led by a shithead. And
yes, I don't necessarily mean like the arc is complete, but I really liked the time we spent with the Brotherhood again. Not because I'm sitting over here LARPing, but because it is a pretty good exploration of why the Brotherhood and basically every other faction that's like that are a bunch of cringe LARPing retards. But I really like that actor, and I really like how well he embodies this role. And I like how much trepidation he has with most things. Like, in so many of the scenes, especially after the events of season 1, he gets like welcomed back in to something he was trying to leave, and then he's like, I guess I'll stay, whatever. And then like how many questionable decisions and situations he keeps getting put into. I don't know. I like the back and forth of it. I liked getting introduced to some of the other pockets of the Brotherhood. I liked all the infighting stuff. It was actually a role that I didn't mind Kumail Nanjiani having, because he was an arrogant dickhead and I wanted him to die. So that worked out well. This season was really funny. Like the first season was too. There's just most of the comedy here works for me.
Yep.
Lucy being high as fuck was great.
And her exposure to the overworld is definitely showing through a lot more.
100%.
She says that fudge word a lot by the end of the season.
Yeah. I really liked the stuff with the brother getting out of Bud's vault and taking all of those freak-ass weirdos into the overworld. That was fun. I like that didn't just get dropped. I didn't think it was going to be, but you never know. Sometimes we drop interesting things for the sake of tightening up the main cast, and I'm glad that they didn't. It still felt pretty well balanced in all directions. I like the speculation that the weird merchant guy that's popped up a couple of times is probably the courier, and I think that was kind of funny. I like the weird speculation on all the background stuff, because there's such conflicting lore between the pre-Bethesda and the post-Bethesda games, and the show being a pretty good fusion of the two. And I like all of that stuff, especially because I'm not super familiar with it. It feels very well thought out from a logistical perspective.
That's how I feel too. Is like I really don't know a whole lot of the lore, because like I know of like basic storylines, but I don't know like the deep lore. I wasn't there when it was written. So
all the stuff with Robco was really fun to watch. I like that we continue to have the pre-apocalypse flashbacks. I think there was less of them this season, but they were longer in substance and in like story material. So all the stuff with House was real cool. I liked the body decoy. That was I was getting confused for a little bit, and so I was falling for it, and I was like, wait, they look really close, but this is definitely a different guy. And it's like, no, that's just the guy who's me in public. And I was like, oh, fuck you, stupid fucking, you got me. That, I don't know, a lot of little stuff like that. Goggins continues to be phenomenal. Purnell continues to be wonderful. Man, when she fucking suplexed his ass out that window. Woo!
When she was in that summer dress and army boots.
It's a good thing my camera is positioned where it is right now. Not gonna lie. I don't
know why that pairing always works, but it does. It needs to happen more often.
I really liked all of the not just like the revelations, but I liked all of the pondering about how stuff panned out pre-war with all of the overseers and all of the management people, because of now all the weird age disparities and shit. It's fucking with my brain, and I love it. It's really like, wait, so those two knew each other, but this one came out first, and she's an old fucking bitch, and this one is fresh meat, but is also that old. I don't know. That stuff was all real fun. I don't know. They continue to make cousin fucking jokes. Those are still funny. Like, it's never not going to be funny. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It's just that the structure was definitely a bit chopped up.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that it got. I believe they started production on season 3 before season 2 even came out, but it sounds like it's almost certainly going to be getting the full 5 seasons that they wanted. So that's nice.
It's crazy.
And it's got, now that they're on a roll, the production times are going to shrink. So we don't have, what was it, like 2.5 years between season 1 and 2? Like season 3 is probably going to be coming out like late next year.
That's good.
And then I would assume it'll probably stay around there. So, we're not back to 26 episode seasons every year, but this is better. Real good shit.
Very happy.
Yeah.
I would say it doesn't quite hit the peaks of season 1, but it's close enough. It's still very good video game adaptation.
For sure. Out of this list, with the abysmal dog shit we've got on here and the scant few strong positives.
Yeah.
And then there's that wonderful section of like, it's bad, but I still like it. Like, this is still very, very firmly in this is just fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
So, real happy on that front.